Welcome back, everyone, to Dual Voyager, the best place to play the One Piece card game online. Today we have an exciting match, Blue Kuzan versus the new Black Luffy deck. So let's see what happens. They play out their one-cost Nami and they pass it over. Kuzan has really great drawing ability, while Luffy can turn any one of its characters with a cost of 12 or more into a blocker. So we will see how that performs. Kuzan plays out their 2-cost Kobe, then passes it over. We play out our 2-cost Zoro, swing 5 life. Shinra is thinking. They decide to take. Swing 5 life. Black Luffy decides to take, play out 3-cost Sengoku, draw a couple cards. Kuzan allows you to draw after the card was trashed, which is pretty crazy. Essentially, all of your effects that have a cost are just your hand just gets rejuvenated by Kuzan's effect. Play out 4-cost Jaguar. Luffy plays out their Nami. To trash 1, draw 2, swing 5 life. What will Kuzan do? They decide to counter out. Swing with their Zoro into the Kuzan. Counter out or block. Pass it over. Kuzan swings in. The Jaguar that was turned into a blocker blocks, obviously. We play out our Garp, then we play out our Isho to stack a whole bunch of cards from the Black Luffy player's hand back to the deck. Pretty strong, and then Kuzan can just draw those cards right back. So, very tricky to play against Kuzan. Get rid of both the blue players' characters, swing in. Pass it over to Kuzan. Play out Garp, which will play out the Sakazuki. Very strong. It's looking like the Black Luffy player may have a good grip on this game. They're going to block. Swing 6. So the Luffy leader requires the characters to have 12 cost or more for it to get the blocker power, but if all of the effects just boost cost, you're effectively making any one of your characters a blocker, which is pretty nuts. Just getting instant value out of any one of your characters. Kuzan will draw. We're going to play out 8-cost Luffy. Play out 2-cost. See what happens. Brook gets added to the hand. We are going to swing in. The Kuzan player decides to take. Play out 1-cost Roto and pass. 6-cost Garp comes down. 6-cost Kuzan comes down. Kuzan then replenishes the card that was trashed. Four cost comes down. 7-cost Sakazuki. Kuzan replenish the card. They will take. Kuzan swings with their Garp into life. Luffy decides to take once more. Luffy is dealing with an AK swing now, and they take. What will happen from here? It's very interesting to see the Black Luffy player retain so much card advantage compared to the Kuzan player, at least, considering how much draw power the Kuzan player has, but seems to be relatively even. They pass it over to the Black Luffy player. They play out their stage, use effect. Sanji gets added to the hand. They are thinking this through. This is a complicated game state. They play out their 5-cost. Play out 2-cost Nico Robin, which will give one of your opponent's characters minus 3k power. Interesting. So we're going to swing in to the 5k Sakazuki with our 6k Jaguar. They're going to counter out. Stack a whole bunch of Dawn. We're going to go 7 into 5. Play out 2-cost Gird, or Grid, does it say? I think it says Gird. Very interesting. Pitch the Gravity Blade. Draw a card. Swing 6, swing 6. We are going to block with our 5/7 character. Very cool that almost all of our characters gain blocker. We're starting to see Bandai move towards a lot of decks having really great defensive ability as well as offensive ability. Rather than a deck just simply being one-dimensional. It seems like decks are very, very well versed to deal with a lot of different things. So we're going to go 7 into the Black Luffy player. 9 into the Luffy player. Pass it over. What will the Luffy player do from here? Very difficult. They play out their 6-cost Loki. Hopefully I'm pronouncing that right. I never watched the One Piece TCG, or the One Piece anime at least. I just simply came from Yu-Gi-Oh! And love this card game. So, swing into the Garp with Nico Robin. Swing 6 into the Garp once more. Kuzan gives a card to protect. Swing. Kuzan looks like they're maybe pushing for game. They're going to go 8. Luffy blocks. 8 once more. Luffy counters out. They will go 8 once more. Can Luffy deal with it? They block. Looks like they go 9 now. They block once more. They go 10 now. And it looks like the Black Luffy player falls. Guys, if you want to check out both of these new decks, the new Kuzan support as well as the new Black Luffy deck, check out duelvoyager.com. Best place to play the One Piece card game online right now. Also, if you want to play in tournaments hosted every Friday, join the Discord in the link in the description below. Peace.